is very good against Victor. It's always been one of the
Alright,
things
welcome to
we've
what we
started this year.
learned
The
with
long-range
picks and
poke machines,
bands.
even though they're slightly
Game
more overpowered
2
when
of
it comes to their
Origin
firepower,
versus
is that
Unicorns of
you
Love.
can get your massive burst because the
Interesting
stack
team
is so
comps
far
coming
back
out
that you can do
here.
again and again and again.
Let's take a look
So
at
Origin,
this as soon
lacking no
as this
composition
last lock-in comes
after the
through.
Cedar, Victor coming after
I'm
the
really
Cedar
hoping they
Tristana.
decide
Unicorns don't
Shen.
really run a whole lot of poke, but if
Huh,
they
looks like the game froze up again. I'm dropping it down. Alright, this is actually pretty important because Tristana is going to be roughly... Actually, Tristana's going to do a lot more damage than Corki. And Xpeke... Okay, nah. I feel like Power of Evil's burst is going to crush Xpeke. And it's not really, there's not really any option for it. Select damage versus effective HP. I guess we can say it's even. Although I want to give a little bit of an advantage towards Unicorns of Love. They're both kind of a similar comp, except for Victor's a burst, and I don't even know what Kog'Maw is. He's like a poke machine. So let's look at this. Pressure versus engage. Unicorns is eventually going to have stronger pressure. I don't think the auto attacks from AP Kog'Maw is going to be too scary. Although they should have pressure. Should be kind of equal. Engage wise, just Annie makes them better. So that kind of kills the pressure that Origin has. Eventually UOL is going to be stronger, so we can actually do the same thing there. Slight advantage for UOL. Carry versus control. Both team comps are running a double threat comp. Maokai Narb have the same result, kind of. Annie Braum, almost the same sort of situation. Inside a fight, it's the same. Braum's going to cause people to be stunned, Annie's going to stun people. Braum's a little bit more resourceful in protecting his carries, especially from Tristana and Victor. So that's going to give Origin an edge. But of course, Victor can just blow somebody up. So carry versus control. Annie can definitely stop Kog'Maw. Nod can deal with Corki. Whereas Maokai and Braum can deal with Tristana and Victor. We're going to say this is kind of like neutral. Both teams can control each other's carries, so it's not terrible. Poke versus sustain. We're definitely giving this to Origin. Mainly because Braum's going to cancel out a lot of the Victor poke. And they have Kog'Maw, which he's just not going to be stopped. Along with Corki's rockets too, which are going to be a pain in the ass to deal with both of those. Pick versus disengage. Eve, Maokai, Braum. Actually, you know what? The Eve engage is going to kind of even that out, I think. Pick versus disengage. Gragas, Nard, Annie, no. Triss Victor, no. Kog'Maw, Corki, no. Eve, Maokai, Braum, no. No one. It's hide and bush picks we got. Hide and bush. Burst or ceiling. This is where UOL take the major advantage. It might potentially win the game simply because of this. There's not as much pressure from Azir, and there's not as much damage coming out from Origin. So the burst from Victor could really decide the game, especially with Tristana back up there. Split, Gnar Maokai, standard thing, no advantage, no other teleports, it's not big. So, we have an interesting situation here. UOL is in a better position, especially going into the late game. So, we have to give the win to UOL. But I'm only going to give it a small chance, just because Origin is so good at poking. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to refuse Origin. But the burst, like they just have no way to defend the burst, and there's more damage. So UOL have two ways that they're really going to win team fights. But if they never engage in those team fights, Origin's just going to poke them out and push them back. But I think UOL likes to fight, so I'm pretty confident in UOL. Hopefully. Alright.